Okay, how long has it been? Oh no. Oh no, it's been 2 months. 2 months. 2 months is just too long. You're probably wondering where I've been what I've been up to in those 2 months. Well, the truth is, I've been watching a lot of movies and TV shows. Well, that's right. I've been around the house, sitting around, just being lazy and doing a lot of nothing. If I keep on saying how much I've been lazy in this video, then this video will be too long, full of nonsense. So let's get on with this video. So I've been watching a lot of TV series and movies, both old ones and new ones, and I've loved them. Well, most of them. But let's focus a little on Game of Thrones. Yes, I've watched Game of Thrones and I loved it. Partially. I'm using the word partially because the Game of Thrones was a little disappointing in the end, in season 8. Let's just say if Game of Thrones would have been done up to season 7, then the show would have been a masterpiece. It would have been the best, the most best rated TV series in the whole world. Speaking of the best rated TV shows, I wonder which one is the best rated TV show. According to IMDb, the best rated is Breaking Bad. I've heard some of my friends talking about Breaking Bad. They said how good it is, but I've never watched it. Well, I guess now I know which TV show I'll be watching next. It was produced from 2008 up to 2013. Game of Thrones has a rating of 9.3. Well, there's not much a big difference, but it's a difference. Well, aside from Game of Thrones, I also watch other shows like I'll mention them, then give them a rating out of 10. Quantico, good action crime series. I don't understand why it was cancelled. It gets an 8 out of 10. Warrior Nun, it's a new Netflix TV show and I didn't feel it. It gets a 6.5. Cast is also a new show on Netflix. I haven't finished it yet, but I believe I'm in episode 4. But so far, I think it deserves a 7.5. The Flash, good sci-fi series. It gets an 8. The Arrow also gets an 8. It's a good sci-fi series. Money Heist. Now, Money Heist has won hearts of many here in Kenya, and for me, according to me, I think it deserves an 8 out of 10. And that's me being fair. Lock and Key is also a Netflix TV show, and it was horrible. Horrible show. Just, it gets a 5. If you haven't watched it, don't watch Lock and Key. Just leave it alone. It's not worth it. The Witcher, also a good Netflix TV series, gets an 8.5. Daybreak on Netflix, 7. That's me being fair. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, I loved the show. I enjoyed it. It gets an 8.5. All Marvel series, including Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Punisher, Luke Cage, I loved them, all of them. Apart from Luke Cage, I did not watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but I will watch it. But they all get an 8. For me, my best show, the one that I love most, is Prison Break. Smash like if you agree with me. I rate Prison Break a 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, a 9.5. My second most favorite is The 100, and it gets a hard 9 out of 10. I loved it. There are also so many other TV shows that I haven't mentioned, because if I did, this video will be too long. Killing Eve, Why Women Kill. These are good comedy crime series, and I believe I'll give them a hard 8 out of 10. Why Women Kill is actually a good comedy drama TV series. If you are a real fan and a big fan of comedy drama series, then I suggest you watch Why Women Kill. You'll love it. Back to Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is a masterpiece. What makes it disappointing was the ending. And everyone who have seen the show agrees with me, or rather I agree with them. Even some of the cast in the show criticized how the ending was. They just didn't love it. Especially this this actor known as Kit Harington is an English actor. He casted as Jon Snow in the series, and he simply said that the movie was disappointing. Don't know if I could find that video.
Let you go without asking you.
Okay, so here he is. This is Kit Harington. He casted as Jon Snow in the Game of Thrones series, and in this video he says that the ending was just disappointing.
A little question about Game of Thrones.
Sure.
If you could describe the season finale of Game of Thrones in one word, how would you describe it?
Disappointing.
Disappointing. I also love his accent.
I couldn't let you go without asking you a little question about Game of Thrones.
Sure.
If you could describe the season finale of Game of Thrones in one word,
Look at his face.
how would you describe it?
Disappointing.
Disappointing.
No, epic. I don't know.
Epic.
One of those ones.
It's terrifying down there.
So he agrees the show was disappointing. There's also another cast known as Emilia Clarke, casted as Daenerys. Yeah, I guess so. Daenerys in the movie show, and I think this is her. So here she is. This is Emilia Clarke. She casted as Daenerys in the show.
Are you happy with how things ended? Yeah. She didn't say yes.
Are you happy with how it ended? Huh?
Yes. You didn't say yes.
Best season ever!
Best season ever. Simply everyone hated season 8 in Game of Thrones. Looking at its ratings, here's a Rotten Tomatoes. I've never tomato meter. I've never understood these ratings honestly. But the audience score is 31% for a big TV series. Then that's a low score. Here are some of the critics people wrote about it. Season 8 can be summed up as a phrase: missed opportunity. Game of Thrones finally finished. The last episode, aptly titled The Long Night, and it was a terrible ending. Disappointing for fans, causing a collective cringe around the globe. People simply hated season 8. Some are saying we'll never have TV shows like Game of Thrones again, but that simply isn't true. It worked, so of course it will be emulated. Even at its wobbliest, these final episodes demonstrated a stunning degree of filmmaking skill that find even the weakest installment standing ahead and show that over most recent features films of this whatever. Game of Thrones was awful in the ending. It was a good start, it performed really well, but very bad at the ending. I don't want to make this video any longer than it already is, and thank you all for tuning to my channel. If you are new here, please subscribe, notification bell so you can get notified when I upload a new video, and check out my last video. I did a song and it was fun. I produced some music without any knowledge in music production, and I used the cheapest software. You will watch it. You can click right here or use the first link in the description. Also check me out on my socials at ListSteve on Instagram, at ListSteve1 on Twitter, and ListSteve on Facebook. All links, you can find them in the description. I think that's pretty much it. That sums up my video. Other than that, guys, it has been ListSteve, and I'm out. Peace.